So if I had to give my own personal definition of the butterfly effect, I think I would say that it's basically like any action you do could drastically change or impact your life, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna look up a definition because that's not that good. All right, so it's basically like how a tiny moment or change can lead to massive or unpredictable events. All right. So I just want to talk about that because I had a little experience today that just kind of almost gave me a little butterfly effect. Nothing crazy, just a little one. So let me take you back a couple months. It was probably either in like the summer or September, and I was at the gym working out. I was hitting like forearms and some other stuff. So I was doing this exercise called the farmer's walk, and it's basically, if you don't know what that is, where you have one kettlebell or dumbbell in each hand, and you just kind of walk with them, and you have like your arms extended down to like your sides, so you're just pretty much just walking with them, and it's good. It helps with like a lot of things, but I mainly feel it in my forearms. So that's what I was, working out forearms and shoulders pretty much. So I'm doing my exercise, whatever, just walking around, and I usually do like 3 sets of them. So I think it's on like my second set. Some dude comes down. He like comes over to the area where I was. He lays down like a mat. I think he just starts like stretching or something. And as I'm walking like back in his direction, I noticed that the dude's just staring at me. And now this dude's probably like, I'd say he could be in like his 30s maybe. And I don't know, it's just weird because I'm like, all right, maybe it's just, people just look at people sometimes. I always look at people when I'm in the gym. Just kind of like a thing I do, natural instinct, I guess. But this dude was like staring at me for like minutes, like throughout the whole exercise. And it was really weird, but I didn't think anything of it. I'm just thinking, all right, maybe he's got a staring problem or he's just zoning out. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. And then I go to do my last set after resting for a little bit. I'm going, walking down, turn around, face the dude, and sure enough, he's staring at me again. And it's really weird. I was thinking about at this point, like saying something to him. I was like, "Is there something wrong? Like, what's going on?" And eventually, when I'm done with that set, I put the kettlebells down, and the dude actually like calls me over. So I'm thinking, all right, he must have like a question or something, because I don't know what else he would want to talk to me about if he's just like staring at me. I was getting a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking like, what? Did I do something to this guy? Like, is this guy gonna this guy gonna beat me up? I don't know. Stupid thoughts like that. But I get over there, and the dude goes, "Dude, what exercise is that? I've never seen that before." And instantly I was like relieved, but I was a little confused because like this guy, he's like pretty built. Like he's a lot bigger than me, a lot older than me. And I've only been going to the gym for like a year consistently, and I assumed that like he would have known this exercise, which is why it confused me. I don't know if the farmer walk is really like a known exercise, but I don't know. I just, for some reason, it was really weird to me that he didn't know it. So I explained to him, it's just called the farmer's walk, and he's asking me like what it works in your body. And I said like I think a lot of things like your forearms, shoulders, biceps. Like it really does work a lot in like your upper body, but I think what I said was mainly I do it for my forearms. And he's like, "Oh, interesting. I've never really done that before." And I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty good." He's like, "I'll check it out. I'll look into it, man." And that was basically the end of the conversation, right? Pretty much the end. I think I might have seen him like one more time in the gym since then. But yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I never talked to him again, really. So fast forward to today. All right, it is December 8th, Monday, December 8th. So I had a final today for one of my college classes. So that this morning took my final, and then I decided that I was gonna go to the local grocery store because I wanted to get some peanut butter and some stuff for lunch because I was just hungry. I was like get really hungry after school and stuff. So I head to the store and grab a little shopping cart. No, I grabbed a little basket, not a cart. And I got my peanut butter, got some crackers, and then I was heading towards the dairy area because I wanted to get some cheese sticks. And as I'm heading over there, some dude just stops me. And he starts talking to me. And immediately, like, I'm looking at this dude's face. I'm studying his face. I'm like, do I know this guy? Like, who is this guy? I couldn't recognize him at all. And at first, I just, like, kind of hear mumbling. And I don't know what he's trying to say. And then I hear, like, hey, dude, you showed me the pharmacy. Like, that's what I heard. I heard the word pharmacy. And I'm like, what, pharmacy? What is he talking about? And I was like, there's a pharmacy in the store. Maybe he's talking about the pharmacy in the store. He thinks I'm like, he's mistaking me for someone. But then I realized he said farmer's walk. And I realized he said, hey, you showed me the farmer's walk. And immediately it was like, it clicked in my brain. I was like, oh, that's the guy from like months ago. And I was like, oh, that was you. And he's like, yeah, you showed me the farmer's walk. And I was basically like, what's going on, man? We just kind of like talked for a little bit. And he basically told me that he was up in this like some sort of lifting tournament, I think. I can't remember what it was called. There was like a specific name. He asked me if I ever heard of it. I was like, nah. But he told me that the Farmer's Walk was like one of the events up there. And he was like really excited to talk about it. And I don't know, it was just like, it was cool. I was like, oh, really? Yeah, that's sick, man. Like, he's like, yeah. So thanks for showing me that. And that was pretty much like the whole conversation. And he walks away and he goes, like, as we're walking away, he goes, hey, it was good seeing you, man. And I was like, yeah, good seeing you too. And then he just walked away. And it was like kind of like, at first I was like, wow, I can't believe like that dude remembered me. I talked to him maybe one time for like a minute months ago. And this dude just sees me in the store, recognizes me from that moment, and comes and talks to me about it. And in my mind, like, it makes me wonder, like I wonder, like, when he got to that event, I wonder if he, like, thought of me when, like, it was the Farmer's Walk thing. Because, like, that's, like, the first thing he started talking to me about. And now I just think, like, you know, oh yeah, let me connect it to the butterfly effect. So, it's been like a week since I've been to the gym. I just kind of lost a lot of motivation out of nowhere. Obviously, I've been a little busy with like finals, but I mean, I still had time to go to the gym. I just kind of got like lazy and unmotivated. But I don't know, running into this dude and hearing him say that just gave me motivation to go back to the gym. I don't know why. Something about like just the dude, like the I don't know, he's just like the kindness of this dude, of this stranger. It just kind of like just motivated me. I'm gonna go to the gym tonight and then just keep going consistently again, hopefully. And I don't know, it's really cool. Like, I know it's like not like a crazy butterfly effect thing, but there's a solid chance I just wouldn't have gone to like the gym today if it wasn't for that guy. And it's like, I was thinking about it, like, when I got home, I was like, if it was me in his situation, like, I don't think I would have gone out of my way to talk to him if I like, recognized him in the store, you know? Because, like, it's a dude that I talked to once. It's like, what would I say to him? Like, hey, remember when I showed you how to do the farmer's walk? Like, I don't, like, I wouldn't have done that, you know? So it's like, it's kind of like a bold move on his end to, like, kind of like just assume that, like, I would remember him, you know? And at first I didn't, but, like, luckily he was able to, like, jog my memory. And it's just cool, man. It's just cool to, like, I don't know, I just enjoy interactions like that, because, like, usually when I'll go to the store, I just try to keep to myself and wind up not talking to anyone. And I actually work at that store, so I don't even like the people that work there, like, I don't even talk to. Like, I just try to, like, get out and get my groceries, like, but I don't know. I do enjoy, like, talking to people, you know? I'm trying to be more outgoing, I guess, and I don't know, it's cool. It's just cool, stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically what I want to talk about. nothing crazy. No message today. No like inspirational message. Just want to share a little experience. So yeah, thanks for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.